The sands of the Sahari expanse stretched endlessly under the burning red sun of Terra Nova, the second Earth. Human colonies had flourished here for over 3 centuries since the Great Exodus. When Earth had finally collapsed under war, pollution, and political ruin, Terra Nova was humanity's new cradle, a world of strange geology and endless mystery. But beneath its surface, something older than mankind stirred. Archaeologist Dr. Kalin Vierk had always believed the official story of humanity's origin was incomplete. The texts, the data cores, the artificially cleaned up history. It never added up. Why had Homo sapiens evolved so rapidly? Why was there such a genetic gap between Earth species and humans? And most of all, why were identical ruins, crafted from impossible black stone, found both on Earth and Terra Nova? Kalin had spent a lifetime chasing these questions, and now he stood on the edge of an answer. Before him loomed a newly unearthed monolith, buried for millennia beneath Terra Nova's crust. His hands trembled as he brushed ancient glyphs with his gloved fingers. The symbols were not human. They pulsed faintly, responding to his presence. Kalin, this place gives me chills, said Saris Amari, a xenolinguist with storm-gray eyes and a sharp tongue. She had joined his expedition out of academic curiosity, but somewhere along the way, their professional partnership had grown into something deeper, something neither of them admitted, but both deeply felt. It's a map, Kalin said, voice barely a whisper. It's showing us Earth impossible, Saris muttered. This predates humanity by tens of thousands of years. How could it? A tremor shook the chamber. Dust rained from the ceiling. The glyphs brightened. A hidden staircase opened beneath their feet. They descended into a subterranean cathedral of alien origin. The walls shimmered with bioluminescent circuitry. As they moved deeper, they found stasis chambers, not empty. Inside them lay humanoid figures, tall and elegant, with silver skin and elongated skulls. Their eyes were closed, but they were breathing. Saris stared in awe. These aren't statues. They're alive, in suspended animation. Kalin approached a central pedestal. A sphere of light hovered above it, rotating slowly. He touched it. Suddenly, the world around them dissolved into starlight. A voice calm, ancient, echoed in their minds. You are not the first. You are the children of those who fell. They were no longer in the chamber. They stood inside a vast holographic history, showing images that rewrote everything humanity believed. Millennia ago, the Alaran, an ancient alien race, had seeded Earth with genetic material using their own DNA. Earth had been a sanctuary, a final experiment before the Alaran retreated to sleep. Broken by a galactic war, they had lost. Humans were not evolved primates. They were descendants of the stars, hybrid creations of a forgotten civilization. Saris collapsed to her knees. We're not from Earth. We're not purely human. Kalin stared at the stars swirling around them. That's why our biology never fully matched Earth's ecology. We were engineered. The illusion faded, and the Alarin awoke. The chamber came alive with movement. Stasis pods hissed open. One of the beings stepped forward, graceful, radiating light. "I am Velos," he said, his voice vibrating through their bones. "And you are our legacy." Kalen stepped forward, cautious. "Why now? Why wake now?" "Because your species is on the brink again," Velos said. "War spreads through your colonies. Old enemies of the Alarin stir in distant sectors. You must know your truth, or you will perish in ignorance." A data core was offered, contained within. The genetic history of humanity, lost technologies, coordinates of other Alarin vaults across colonized space. But not everyone wanted the truth unleashed. As Kalen transmitted fragments of the data to the Terran Council, the Eclipse Order intercepted the signal. A rogue faction of humans who profited from the lie of human supremacy. They believed humanity was destined to rule alone, not inherit alien legacies. A sleek warship descended on the dig site. Explosions rocked the temple. "Get to the core chamber," Kalen shouted, grabbing Ceres's hand. She squeezed it tightly. "I'm not leaving without you." The two sprinted through collapsing corridors as Eclipse soldiers poured in, weapons blazing. Alarin defenders, now fully awakened, used advanced energy shields and matter manipulation to fight back. But even they were weakening after their long stasis. Kalen and Ceres reached the chamber. The portal activated, but a plasma bolt hit Ceres in the side. She screamed, collapsing into Kalen's arms. "No, no, no," he whispered, cradling her as her blood spilled across the alien floor. Her hand reached to his cheek. "Go finish it, tell them." Kalen pressed his forehead to hers. "You're not dying. I won't let you." He ripped open his belt pack and injected her with a nanite vial, experimental, untested. A gift from Velos. Her wounds sealed barely. She passed out. Kalen lifted her and entered the portal. They emerged in an Alarin sanctuary on Luna 5, another moon station, hidden for centuries. There, Kalen broadcast the full truth to every colony, every station, every ship in human space. We were not born of Earth. We are children of the stars. The blood of the Alarin runs in us all. The lie is broken. The truth will light our way forward. The transmission went viral. Uprisings against the Eclipse Order broke out within days. The Terran Council fractured. Some feared the truth. Others embraced it. But change had begun. A year later, Kalen and Ceres stood under the twin suns of Alaris Prime, a terraformed world gifted by the Alarin as humanity's embassy to the stars. They held hands as ambassadors of both human and alien descent. "I don't dream of Earth anymore," Ceres said. Kalen looked at her. "Because we found something more. Because I have you." They kissed as starlight shimmered across the sky. The past was ancient. The truth was eternal. And humanity's origin was only the beginning. Because the stars no longer held secrets, they held home.